Hello, everybody. Welcome to After Further Review. I am your host, Steve Tower. Tonight, we are continuing our Baseball America Co-op League project. We are into game number 37 here for the New England Minutemen. They find themselves on the wrong side of 500, trying to claw their way back to a playoff spot. And they will be taking on the Las Vegas Big Shots, a team that holds that sixth and final playoff spot. So a lot on the line here tonight. Let's see what happens. Both teams will have their number one starter on the mound. And we'll have a bit of a show here tonight in that the starter for Las Vegas is Jose Davalos, who is a two-way player. So he'll be pitching and he will be batting for himself. So Las Vegas will not be taking advantage of the DH rule tonight. When Davalos does not start, he plays in the outfield. So will be interesting to see how far into the game he goes. New series, so both teams will start on the sunny side. So we will roll, or they'll start semi-harmonious rather, and so we'll get to roll on the sunny chart for both teams. First we'll roll for the visiting Las Vegas team. Let's see, this is going to be from the front office, and it's a major perk with a player. Let's see, which player is it? It is a starting infielder, and it is going to be their first baseman. So their first baseman is Mark Abetta. And Mark Abetta, let's see, is going to be hot till further notice. So that will be their new till further notice. And they'll lose one of their bench players had eager till further notice, but this one will definitely be better for them. So Abetta swinging a hot bat. Let's see, today is October 26th. Unfortunately, because he's the number 2 batter in the order, he was already the designated hot batter. So they will not get a bonus hot batter out of that role, but going forward they will. Let's see, for your New England Minutemen, oh my goodness, they are going to get another injury roll. And it is going to be another roll, let's see, for 5, that the catcher is not going to start. That means, for anyone who's been following along the last couple of weeks, Austin McWhorter was taken out in his game in Buffalo, and he has now missed, this will be 4 straight starts, that Benny Cronister is going to come in for him. And the running joke is that McWhorter got food poisoning in Buffalo. So here we go. So Benny Cronister will get another start here tonight, and then we will also have an infielder who is out. Let's see, and let's see. Oh, and it's going to be our shortstop. So our rookie Don De Jesus will be out. So that means that we will bring in Isaiah Hinojosa for him. All right. So Hinojosa has also gotten a few. Whoa, what's going on here? A few starts. Because it was a second baseman who was out last time we were together, and Hinojosa played for him. So there we go. So a last minute change to your lineup card tonight. Benny Cronister will now be catching and batting 8th, and Isaiah Hinojosa will be playing short and batting 9th. So there we go. The injury bug continues with New England. Let's see. And yes, welcome back to everybody who was at the Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio, the Football Hall of Fame. It looks like it was a fantastic event, and Charles was as well. He's sharing his stories in the chat room. I will definitely try to get out there next year. It looks like it's already on for the end of August in 2025. All right, so back here, rookie Frank Frelick gets to start here tonight. And let's see if he can tame the big shots here in New England. Here we go. Here is our first pitch. First pitch at 9:07 p.m. Eastern Time. And Sasser is going to get a hold of one, but Cardi will be a few steps in front of the warning track to track that down for out number one. All right, so here comes the hot-hitting Mark Abetta, first baseman for the Big Shots. Let's see, 1-2-2, Workman, no. Champer, whiffer, he's a semi-whiffer, gets the dot, so there's the old nubbed infield single. That'll look like a line drive in the box score. And Las Vegas has their first runner of the evening. That'll bring up Neris Nance. Nance, who is normally the DH for Las Vegas. He'll be playing in left field tonight with Davalos on the mound. So here we go, 1 on, 1 out. Frelick from the stretch. 2-4-4, not an ace. Let's see, not a champion. He is a full whiffer, so that is going to be a big strikeout for out number 2. And here comes Demetrius Faro playing in right field for Las Vegas. 1 on, 2 out now. Frelick checks the runner, brings it home. Let's see, flash, yes, but the glasses symbol and Silvio DeLuna calling balls and strikes tonight, and he has a generous, or I should say, well, I guess depending on your point of view, generous for the hitters, and he is going to call ball 4 instead of strike 3, so the inning continues, and the crowd is going to let DeLuna hear it. Our other umpires tonight, Dale Fournier is over at first, Marty Del Combre at second, and the crew chief, Chris Andrezzi, over at third. All right, next up is the pitcher, Jose Davalos. So a chance to help out his own cause here for sure. Here is the pitch, 3-3-6, ace, no. Let's see, sad sack, utility, or patient. He is utility, but he's only semi-utility. So that means that he's going to drive a single into center field, and he is going to bring in the first run of the game. So Abetta will come in to score. Farrell will advance to third, and Davalos with the RBI single. There we go. He does it all. And we will go to the experience chart, unfortunately, for the next at-bat. Frelick, a full prospect, and Autry, a full icon. Ooh, so this could be a big inning for Las Vegas. Let's see, 3-4. Prospect batter, no. So instead of striking out, it'll be a grounder up the first base line. And the catcher will spring up, grab it, fire on to first for the out. And that will do it here in the top of the first. 1 run on 2 hits and 2 runners left on. And it is Las Vegas 1 and New England coming up to bat. So, New England will have their, well, they would have had their normal lineup out there. Their normal lineup until we get down to the bottom. Let's see, as Kraz joins us here in the chat room. Sorry, Kraz, I missed you before. John Wise is here, and Lake Effect Games joins us as well. Welcome, everybody. Happy Monday. Thank you for joining me here. So Sean Carty, our center fielder, going to lead things off against Jose Davalos. Let's see, 3-4-5. Iron catcher. Their catcher is gold. Carty does not have a good eye, so that is going to be called strike 3 for the first out. And we will go to the right now chart. Corbin Young, our slugging first baseman. He is our designated hot batter, so he will be hot. Davalos will be semi-hot after the strikeout. And he does get the dot. Hot pitcher, yes, shows best stuff, retire side on alternating groundouts and shallow flyouts. So Young will ground out 6-3. And then J.R. Keel, he will fly out to right field. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Davalos. We will head to the top of the second. Las Vegas on top, 1-0. And Davalos has not disappointed the fans that traveled here. And for the home crowd, getting to see him for the first time this season. So here we go. We will have the bottom of the order coming up. 7, 8, 9 batters. Luis Cepeda playing in center field tonight for the big shots. So lead things off. Let's see. And he is opposite-handed, and he's not utility or sad sack, so he is going to get a leadoff single down the line. And the big shots get their third hit of the evening already here in the second inning. Here comes Joel Weebrey. Weebrey, a free agent pickup in the preseason for Las Vegas, playing at short here tonight. Comes on with one on, nobody out, one-run game. Gold catcher no, champion no, so outfield drama. Let's see, 1-4. The right fielder, unfortunately, is not gold. Yes, neutral for everybody except our center fielder. So that is going to fall in for a hit into right field. He's not iron, so no chance of an error there. So, let's see, lead die of 1. The runner will advance 1 base. So, back-to-back singles start the bottom of the second. Let's see, and we are going to go to the experience chart, and once again, it's going to be a prospect against a full icon. 4-5 is the roll. Prospect batter, no. So this is going to be a hard-to-field infield grounder, batter out at first. So the runners will advance. They'll get the runner at first on a hard infield single for the first out. And we will go back to the top of the order. And Las Vegas with a chance to put on a couple more runs. Here comes Shane Sasser. Sasser flew out to center field. Oh boy, we're going to play the infield normal. Here, we'll trade an out for a run. 2-2-5 star. Oh, does not get the dot. The batter is a slugger and a whiffer. So he is going to strike out. Ooh, boy. A big strikeout for sure. And Frelick with a sigh of relief, but he's not out of it yet. Here comes Mark Abetta. Abetta with that infield grounder in his first at-bat, and then later came around to score. Let's see what he does here. 2 on, 2 out, 1-run game. And we are going to go to the ballpark chart. Oh, boy. So, the comfy confines of Biddy Beer Ballpark are small to everybody. Let's see what happens. 1-4. Small ballpark. Yes, it is. Oh, boy. So, Abetta is going to take Frelick far, deep, and gone into the right field stands for a 3-run bomb. And, indeed, he is swinging a hot bat. And just like that, the Big Shots take a 4-0 lead. Oof. Just when it looked like Frelick was going to get out of that. Abetta takes advantage of the short line down right field and knocks that into the stands. So base is empty, but 3 runs in, and here comes Nearest Nance. It does not get any easier than this. It's the itty bitty ballpark for itty bitty beer. There we go. So Nance, a strikeout victim in his first at bat. 2, 3, 4. No runners on base. He is not a hot batter, so he struck out. So he is going to pop out to third. And that will end the inning, but not before they put 3 runs on the board. 3 runs on 3 hits. Nobody left on. We'll head to the bottom of this second, and it's all Las Vegas, 4-0. And in the bottom half, we will have the 4, 5, and 6 batters due up. Omar Tovar, our second baseman, will lead things off. 4-4-5. Workman, no, not patient, so he'll ground out to first. And there is one away. Here comes Heath Howes. Heath Howes, our third baseman tonight. Switch hitter, so he'll bat from the left-hand side. 1-4-6. Flash. He does not have flash. Let's see. Champion, no. So a ground out to second base. And 2 quick outs. Here comes Jimmy Pastor, our young second-year outfielder, playing in right for the Minutemen. 2, 3, 4. Runners on base. No, he is not a hot batter, so that is going to be a pop out to third. And that will do it. 1, 2, 3. Goes New England. In the bottom of the second, we will head to the third. All Las Vegas, 4-0. Las Vegas will have their 4, 5, and 6 batters coming up here in the third. Here comes Farrow. Farrow walked back in his first plate appearance. And hey, there we go. Frelick is going to set him down on strikes. That's how the inning starts off. That is just the 3rd strikeout so far for Frelick. Here comes Davalos. Davalos, who kept the first inning alive with an RBI single back in his first at-bat. Let's see what he does here. 4, 4, 6. Star. Again, we do not get the dot. We're going to have to check to see if Davalos is a utility, and he is. So that is going to be a called 3rd strike. Back-to-back Ks to start the 3rd inning. Here comes the catcher, Dallas Autry. He is not a slugger. Actually, I didn't notice that the first time. Dallas Autry has no batting qualities, anyways. So he will fly out to left field. And that will do it. A quick inning, just what the doctor ordered for Frelick. We'll head to the bottom half of the inning. Las Vegas still on top, 4-0. And New England looking to get some runs on the board. We'll have the bottom of our order up. Dory Monick, the left fielder, will lead things off. 3, 4, 4. Prospect, no. Patient, no. So we'll pop out to second base. And there's one away. And now here comes our backup catcher. Although, if you just started watching Minutemen baseball in the last week, you'd think that he was our regular catcher. His first at-bat of the night here. 3, 3, 5. Wild, no. Sad sack, got the dot. So ground out to seconds. 2 up, 2 down. Here comes the shortstop, Isaiah Hinojosa, filling in. Last-minute scratch for Don De Jesus. 2, 4, 6. Control. Oh, he got the dot. So does have control. So that'll be a comebacker to the mound for the out. And also, he is going to flip to his superstar side. So a fantastic start to the game for Davalos as he sets him down 1, 2, 3 and also leaps to his superstar side. So he'll have better pitching qualities and better hitting qualities as well the next time he comes up to bat. All right, so we're going to have the bottom of the order coming up for Las Vegas. Cepeda going to lead things off. Cepeda with a single and a run scored so far tonight. That one, he gets one to hit, but doesn't quite have the power. He will fly out to left field for the first out. Oh, and we are in the fourth inning. Here comes the shortstop, Weebury. Weebury also with a single and a run scored. Workman, no. Whiffer, he is a full whiffer, so that's going to be a strikeout. 2 quick outs. Here comes Rocky Oberbeck. He is 0 for 1 with a ground out. 3-5-5. Struggler, no. Champion, no. He is a whiffer, so he's going to strike out as well. And Frelick, after that home run, he has settled in and has not allowed a runner since. And also just picked up his, let's see, his 1, 2, 3, 4, his 6th strikeout of the night. All right, so nothing happening in the top of the fourth, so we'll head to the bottom half. And we're back to the top of the order for New England. Sean Carty got rung up on his first at-bat. Triple threes. He is not a utility or a sad sack, so it would normally be a triple unless he is a home run king. Gets the dot, so he is going to hit a solo homer. That will break up what was a perfect game for Davalos. And Carty is also going to leap to his superstar side. All right. So, he is leaping. I just need to make a note that now he is active while he is on his leap side for any plays out in the field. All right, so a solo bomb leads off the bottom of the fourth, and the perfect game is no more. Davalos gets a new ball as Corbin Yon comes up to the plate. He is 0 for 1 with a ground out. 4-6-6. That's the control that's bad for the pitcher, so he's going to telegraph his 1-1 curve, and Yang will drive that into the outfield for a single. So back-to-back hits to start the bottom of the fourth. Davalos from the stretch for the first time. John, the triple to the gap, it has 3 asterisks beside it. And then if you see down here, it says that a home run king hits a home run. Carty had the semi-home run king, and he got the dot. That's why it was a home run. All right, so here comes J.R. Keel. 1 on, 1 out, 1 run already in. Keel 0 for 1 tonight. 1-3-4, gold catcher. Dallas Autry is a full gold catcher. Keel does not have a good eye, so that is going to be a called strike 3. And Davalos gets his first out of the inning. All right, so Keel is set down. Whoa, whoops. And here comes Omar Tovar. Oh, I had the umpire card under the board, and the board just moved. There we go. All right, so 1 on, 1 out for Tovar. He is 0 for 1 with a ground out. Let's see. Oh, and there's the bad control for the pitcher again. Let's see. Young is semi-stoic, and he is not going to be stoic, so he will advance to third on the single by Tovar. And suddenly, Davalos in trouble. And the tying run will come to the plate, and Heath Howes. Howes 0 for 1 with a ground out. So runners at the corners. 1 run already in on the solo shot by Cardi. Let's see, 256 Struggler. Oh, he's not because he had that out in between. Howes is not a champion or patient, so infield drama. And oh boy, 1-4. The first baseman I believe is not iron. No, he is neutral. Let's see. Oh, so that is going to be a ground out. So the run will come in to score. Oh, no, actually the run will not. That's going to be a double play with a lead die of 1. So Howes is going to ground into the 3-6-1. Pitcher's best friend. Oh, boy. And they will get out of that jam with no further runs coming in. That was pretty clutch by Davalos. All right, so that will end the 4th inning. 4-1 New England, and a missed opportunity for the Minutemen. And missed opportunity is going to be the cover of our yearbook when the season is over, because that is pretty much all that has happened is just missed opportunity after missed opportunity. All right, so we will head to the top of the 5th. Let's see. Las Vegas back to the top of their order. Shane Sasser 0 for 2 tonight with a flyout and a strikeout. Let's see. 2-4-5. He is a full hero, so he will get a single. And he is going to leap to his superstar side. So, leadoff runner is aboard. And boy, I hate to ever pull a pitcher in the 5th inning, but we don't want this one to get too far out of hand if another run comes in. We're going to leave him in for now. Here comes Abetta, who is 2 for 2, a single and a 3-run homer. Nice night for him. 2-2-6. Oh, and he's going to get plunked. Oh, no. Oh. So Frelick comes inside, and a little too far inside. Abetta gets plunked. Oh, boy. And there's nobody out. So now 2 on, nobody out, and we will have to get some activity going in our bullpen. Let's see. We will get... I guess we will get Devin Journal warming up in the pen. He'll serve as our long reliever tonight. Let's see if Frelick can dance his way out of this. All right, so Nance 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop-out. 1-4-6 flash, yes, does not have good eye. That is going to be a called strike 3, and boy, oh boy, did we really need an out there. So strikeout number 7 for Frelick. And now, just a double play away from getting out of this inning. Here comes Farrow. Farrow has walked and struck out in the game. Oh, and 666 uh-oh. So, not an ace, not a sad sack. We are going to go to the glove chart. Oh, boy. All right, so we're looking for a roll of a 2. And we do not get it. The left fielder is not gold. So Farrow is going to hit a 3-run bomb. And, ooh, boy. I apologize to anyone that paid extra for parking near the stadium tonight, as this one may have just got out of hand. A 3-run bomb by Farrow, the second home run of the night for the Big Shots, and they have now put a crooked number up on the board. It is 7-1. All Big Shots, and I guess that is going to have to be it for the rookie, Frank Frelick, who just could not avoid the long ball tonight. So here comes Devin Journal to try to get through a few innings before we have to get into our bullpen. So Frelick only goes 4 1/3. 7 runs, all of them earned. Whoa, and 2 home runs. Ouch, ouch, ouch. 7 earned runs to go against his 7 strikeouts. All right, and here comes Davalos, who's having himself quite an evening. Will come up to bat here with the bases empty. 2-2-3 wild no. Let's see, is he a slugger or utility? He is a semi-slugger, doesn't get the dot, so he is going to drive a single into left field, and he will get his second hit of the night. No, thank you. You can keep those those baseballs that are lodged into your car. They'll be a nice souvenir maybe someday. Thank you, though. And James, thank you for the non-update on De La Rosa. Here comes the catcher, Dallas Autry. Autry 0 for 2 here tonight. 2-3-3. Acer Star, no. Slugger, no. So fly out to left field for the second out. And here comes Luis Cepeda. Cepeda is 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. 2-3-6. Double control, no. And they're not the same handed, so that is going to be a walk. And the inning will continue. Davalos goes to second. Here comes Weebrey. Weebrey is 1 for 2 with a single, a run scored, and a strikeout. 3-4-5. Iron catcher, no. Good eye, no. So that is going to be a strikeout. And that will finally bring the 5th inning, the top of the 5th, to a close. Let's see. So it was 3 runs there in the inning. 3 runs on what was it? On 3 hits, 2 runners left on. Ouch! 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 All right, this is where we turn things around. Pastor going to lead things off. He is 0 for 1 so far tonight, and he is not a hero, so he is going to pop out to... Oh, no, sorry. We should have been on the right now chart for that. So, right now chart, a 2-5. Hot batter, no, so line out to first. All right. So, 1 out. Nobody on for Monick, who is 0 for 1 with a pop out. 2-2-5 Star. No, he is an ace. Slugger or Sadsack, no. So he's going to get a single. And it's just the 3rd hit of the night for New England, but we'll take it. Here comes the catcher, Benny Cronister. Cronister 0 for 1 with a ground out. 2-2-4, pitching at home, no, not a slugger, so he's going to drive a single into right field. Let's see, and the runner will advance to second. So, back-to-back singles by Monick and Cronister. And here comes Hinojosa, and we will be on the right now chart. Hinojosa is neutral. Davalos will be semi-hot. Let's see. 1-6. Hot pitcher, no. So batter lines a clean single. Past second base, no delta rating for Hinojosa. So there we go. That is going... Oh, let's see. But Monick is not active, so he will not score. So we'll have the bases loaded. 3 straight hits by the bottom third of the order. And we'll go back to the top of the order. Here is Sean Carty. Carty, who homered and leaped to his superstar side, now comes up to bat. And hey, maybe the game's not over yet. So Davalos starting to sweat a little bit out there. A 6-run lead, but bases are loaded here with 1 out. And boy, oh boy, a big opportunity for Sean Carty here. Here is the pitch. 1-2-5, struggler. He is a semi-struggler, 3 batters in a row, and there's the dot. We are going to go to the fence chart. And why not? We're going to roll on the home run king chart as he is a full home run king. And kaboom! Oh my goodness. The center fielder is not even going to turn and watch that. Straightaway center field, far deep, gone. An absolute blast by Sean Carty. A grand salami. Oh boy. And now the party has started. As Carty, with his 2nd home run of the night, has now made this a 7-5 game. Boy, oh boy, you just never know what is going to happen. We had our 2 number 1 starters on the mound. And here the last 2 games that I've rolled out have been pitching duels. And tonight it is not. Oh boy. So now the problem with Las Vegas is because they're not using their DH, and Davalos is hitting for himself, they really have a decision to make here. If they bring in a new pitcher. Actually, I'm not sure the nuances of that. I suppose they could double switch and put Davalos into the field. I want to say that they could do that to keep the pitcher in the game. All right, they're gonna see if he can get Young out, and then they will get some activity going in their bullpen. Let's see who would be their mid reliever. Let's see. So Tuma or Bunting. Let's see, and I think they're gonna get Jamal Bunting warmed up. So Davalos will face Young, and this might be the last batter that he faces. 2-2-3 wild. No, Young is a full slugger, not a whiffer though, so he'll line out to short. For the 2nd out. And then that will bring up Keel. Keel is 0 for 2 with a flyout and a strikeout. Let's see, 2-3-6, not double control. And Keel is a switch hitter, so that is going to be a walk. All right, so boy, so now it's decision time. So John said, could they put in a new pitcher and then just have Davalos be the DH? I'm not exactly sure how that works in a game. If a team decides to not use the DH, I don't know if they lose it when they. I'm thinking that I don't know. But yeah, you're probably right. I guess I'll play it that way, and then they won't have to change their batting order. All right, so Bunting will come in as Tovar will now be representing the tying run. All right, so Davalos goes 4 2/3. Is still in line for for the. Oh no! Actually, he would not be in line for the win because he needs to go 5 innings. All right, and so here comes Bunting. All right, and then Davalos will stay in as the DH. I think I'll play it like that, and I'll give Las Vegas the benefit of the doubt if that's not how it should have been played. But, all right, so Tovar 0 for 2 with a ground out and ground into a double play. Let's see, 1-4-4. Oh, that's the strikeout, but DeLuna is going to call it ball 4. So the inning continues. And now the go-ahead run comes up to the plate in Heath House. And boy, oh boy, they need a big hit here. And Sam Eisenhuth joins us. Welcome, Sam. Sam is member number 51 in our for our AFR membership. So thank you, Sam, for joining. Zach Evans joins us. Let's see. Oh, and James just said pitcher and DH are considered separate positions. Okay, so, all right, so there we go. So I played that right. So Bunting comes in to pitch, and Davalos stays in at DH. All right. So here comes Howes. 2 on, 2 out, a 2-run game somehow. Here we go. Bunting from the stretch. And he's going to get the strikeout. Oh, Howes goes fishing and comes up empty. And that is how the bottom of the 5th will end as they get 4 runs on 4 hits. 2 runners left stranded. And it is 7-5 Las Vegas as we head to the 6th inning. Ooh, boy. Nothing like a good old-fashioned slugfest here on a Monday night. All right, so to the top of the 6th, and Las Vegas will have the 9-1-2 batters coming up. So Rocky Oberbeck will lead things off. Oberbeck is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Journal in for his 2nd inning of relief work. He is not wild. The batter is eager, but he's also a whiffer, so that will be a strikeout to start the 6th. Back to the top of the order, Shane Sasser, who has leaped in this game, will come up. He is 1 for 3, a single, a strikeout, a flyout, and a run scored. 225, star, no. Let's see, slugger or Satzek. He is a slugger. And he is a whiffer, so he will also strike out. So back-to-back Ks to start the 6th. Here comes Mark Abetta. He has had an interesting night. He has an infield single, a 3-run homer, and has been plunked by a pitch, as well as scoring 3 runs of his own. Let's see, 166 Workman, no. Whiffer doesn't get the dot, so that will be a ground out to 3rd. And that will end the top of the 6th. 1, 2, 3, go the big shots. And we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Still 7-5, Las Vegas. Let's see. As Zach just flew out of the lovely Logan Airport today. Just getting back home. Logan's all right. I obviously my home base, so I fly out of there a lot. But I've definitely been to nicer airports. So I hope your flight was uneventful. And glad you're back home. Here we go. In the bottom of the 6th, New England will have middle of the order, Pastor Monick and Cronsher. Bunting in for his 2nd inning of work. Ooh, let's see, 3-4-4 prospect. Oh, and he got the dot. So yes, so we're going to go to the fence chart. Pastor does not have any of the power qualities, so we'll roll on the other column. And we get a 6. Kaboom! That's the only result. There is a home run on the other column, but Pastor found a pitch to hit. And swung out of his shoes, and he connected for a solo bomb, and that makes it a 1-run game. Ooh, and I only get the 1 through 5 boards out for my scoreboard here, but tonight I've had to dig in. So it is 7-6. A one-run game in what was once a 7-1 lead for Las Vegas. As Zach says that Logan is much better than Charlotte Douglas. Oh, yeah, it's. I mean, honestly, the worst part of Logan is getting into Logan. I usually have real early flights, so normally it's not too much of an issue and can kind of sneak through security. But boy, oh boy, anytime you get there in the middle of the day or when you're landing at night, But anyways, I digress. All right, Tuma will be warming up in the pen, bunting, see if he can get Monic out. 2-3-6 does not have double control, but it's a lefty on lefty, so that will be a strikeout. And there's the first out. Here comes Benny Cronister. Cronister 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. 1-1-3. Ace. Semi-ace does not get the dot. Cronister definitely not a slugger. Single. We're going to have to roll the decider die again, and if we get a dot, then it is going to be a strikeout, and it is. So after the solo homer, Bunting strikes out back-to-back batters. Here comes Hinojosa. Hinojosa 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. 4-4-6 star, no. Sad sack artillery patient, no. So he's going to get his second hit of the night. And we will go back to the top of the order. Let's see, and this would be going to the experience chart, but I think that they are going to make the call to the pen, and they'll bring out their third pitcher. So here comes Jeff Tuma. Jeff, it's not a Tuma. So Bunting will go, he goes 1 inning with 2 hits, 1 run so far. And let's see, what did he get? 3 strikeouts for him in that limited time that he pitched. So here comes Tuma to face Cardi, so that'll cancel the experience chart. So here we go. 1 on, 2 out here in a 1-run game. 1-2-6 fresh. Yes, the fresh arm comes in and he'll get Cardi to line out to second base to end the threat. So the tying run stranded at first. We will head to the top of the 7th. It is 7-6 Las Vegas here in a very exciting game that looked like it was going to be a snoozer a couple innings ago, but the grand slam by Sean Cardi has made this a brand new game. All right, so Devin Journal on here. He'll pitch to Nance. Journal will be out of freshness for this one at bat. We will get, let's see, Billy Lowen and Wada will be warming up. Actually, Lowen and Wada will be warm. Here comes Nance. Nance is 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a pop out. 2-4-5. He's a semi-hero, gets the dot, so that will be a leadoff single. And Nance gets his first hit of the night. And that will bring up Demetrius Farrow, and that is going to do it for Journal. As Bob joins us, as he's returning from a 5-hour power outage. Oh, goodness. That does not sound fun. I hope you didn't lose anything in your freezer, Bob. Hope everyone's okay. Thank you for joining us. All right, so Billy Lowen will come out of the pen here to replace Journal. Journal started back in the 5th. All right, so here comes Lowen. See if we can keep this a one-run game. One on, nobody out, and Farrow at the plate. Farrow, he has a 3-run homer, a walk, and a strikeout. 4-4-6 star. Oh, does not get the dot. Let's see. He is not Satsack Utility or Patient, so he's going to get a single into right field. Let's see. The runner Nance is stoic, so he is going to hold at second. And we will go to the experience chart for the next at-bat, and it's Davalos now just hitting. Actually, I can put his card back. And so now that he's not pitching, there's no chance that he will flip back to his all-star side, because the only way he can flip back is getting a gilded result, which is a pitcher quality. All right, so let's see. Experience charts. Lowen is a semi-prospect. Davalos is neutral. Let's see. 1-4. Prospect batter, no. So that's going to be a bloop single. Let's see. And Nance is stoic, so he will not score from second. And uh-oh. Suddenly the bases are full of big shots. And nowhere to put Dallas Autry. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh, Zero Integral joins us, and yes, the game board comes to us from our friend Al Wilson over at 3d6gaming.com. This was provided to me at the Play convention, so a big thank you to Al. There is a link in the show notes, or you can just go to the 3d6-gaming.com. He's got a whole bunch. Baseball, football, soccer, hockey, all really good stuff. So yes, fantastic scoreboard. All right, so here we go. Bases full of big shots. Here comes Autry. Autry is 0 for 3, ground out and 2 flyouts. 1, 2, 4, control, yes. So they will score a run, but they will get the double play. So a 6-4-3 double play. Will get us 2 outs. We'll trade that for the run coming in. Now we've got to dig out an 8 for the scoreboard. Oh, I'm getting to use all the big numbers for the first time. Oh, come on. All right, so 8-6. And that will bring up Cepeda. Oh boy. Cepeda is 1 for 2. A single, a flyout, and a walk, along with a run scored. 2-5-5 star. Oh, doesn't get the dot. But not a home run king, so a fly out to left field. And that will end what could have been a disastrous top of the 7th, but they get just 1 run in. They had the bases loaded with nobody out. Whew. Everyone take a breath. take a swig, and it is time to stretch here at Bitty Beer Ballpark. All right. Let's see. Bob said, oh my God, the Cubs score was 18-8 over the Pirates. Whew. All right. Everybody got their money's worth out of that game. All right, here we go. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Whoa. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back, so let's root for the Minutemen. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. There we go. All right. Let's see if we get a uke rally from the team. And we'll have our 2, 3, and 4 hitters coming up. So let's see here in the 7th. Tuma faced 1 batter, so he'll still be semi-fresh. Let's see. As Robert joins us. Welcome, Robert. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see. Chick Schramm will get warmed up in the pen for the big shots, just in case. Oh, thank you. Maybe get an organ yet. I could get a little keyboard, I suppose, here, but I am not a piano player, but I'm married to one. Maybe I could take some lessons. We'll have to see. I don't know. Maybe when we reach 100 members, I'll get an organ here on the channel. All right, so here comes Corbin Young. He is 1 for 3. Single, a ground out, and a line out. 5-6-6, wild, no. Good eye, no. That is going to be a strikeout. Down goes Young, and that'll bring up Keel. We will go to the right now chart. So Tuma will be hot. Keel is neutral as he walked in his last at-bat. 2, 4, hot batter, no. So fly out to left field. And 2 quick outs. Here comes Tovar. Tovar 1 for 2 with single, a ground out, and has walked. 4, 5, 6, patient, no. So a fly out to center field, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3, go the Minutemen. And we'll head to the 8th inning. It is 8-6, Las Vegas on top. Oh boy. All right. So here in the 8th, we will get Wada warmed up. So Lowen will face Webbery. Webbery is 1 for 3 with a single, a run scored, and 2 strikeouts. What was John saying? I could tape her playing, tape my wife playing the organ, and then have her harmonize. Oh, that's not a terrible idea. All right, food for thought. Maybe over the Labor Day break, we can do something like that. All right, here we go. Lowen to Weebury, 3-3-6. Not an ace. Sad sack utility patient, no. So Weebury is going to get his 2nd hit of the evening. Leadoff single for the big shots. And here comes Rocky. Let's see. We would be going to the experience chart, but I think we're gonna make the call to the pen and bring in Hideki Wada. So Lowen goes. Oh boy, what did we get? He's gonna go 1+ inning of work. So here is Wada. Wada, our main setup man on the season, as he Wada's out of the mountain. Yes, there we go. I always love a good dad joke. I'm always up for those. So Oberbeck 0 for 3, 2 Ks and a ground out. Let's see. Oh, it's a righty against lefty, so it doesn't get the strikeouts. He's not a utility or sad sack, so single down the line. Weebury is stoic, though, so he will have to hold at 2nd. All right, so back-to-back singles to start. The top of the 8th, and we are back to the top of the order. Here comes Shane Sasser. Sasser 1 for 4, single run scored, couple of strikeouts. 1-2-6, fresh, yes. Oh, so a liner to second, which means potentially a double play. So Tovar snags it, dives to the bag, and does get the double play. Weebrey is doubled off at second. A beautiful play by Tovar. And 2 big outs there. And erases the lead runner. All right, so now 2 out, 1 on. Here comes Abetta. Let's see. He's got the 3-run bomb in the game. Has also singled and been hit by a pitch. 1-2-5, struggler, no. Not patient. He is a semi-whiffer. Gets the dot, so that's going to be a strikeout. Ooh, boy. So nice work by Wada. Well, I should say nice work by Tovar to snag that liner and then get the runner at second for the double play. That really saved him. So no runs, 2 hits, 1 runner left on. It's still 8-6 Las Vegas as we head to the bottom of the 8th inning, and they'll bring out their setup man, Chick Schramm. Chick Schramm, one of the most well-traveled relievers in Baseball America. I know he was on New England a couple seasons ago. So he'll come on here trying to get the hold. And he'll face the middle of the order. Howes, Pastor, and Monick due to bat. 5, 5, 6, ace. Yes, so line out to third. We'll start the bottom of the 8th. Here comes Jimmy Pastor. Pastor has a solo homer in his last at-bat. Has popped out and lined out. 2-3-5, wild, no. Eager gets the dot, and he is not a whiffer. So that's jumping on an early pitch to get a single. Well, there we go. Pastor gets his second hit of the night. And that means that the tying run will come to the plate in Dory Monick. Monick 1 for 3, a single. Single, a strikeout, a pop out. 2-2-5, Star. No, he's an ace. Let's see, a slugger or a sad sack? No. So he's going to get a single into center field. All right, so after retiring the leadoff runner, it's back-to-back singles by Pastor and Monick. And that'll bring up Benny Cronister. Oh, who I would pinch hit for, but he is our only active catcher tonight, as McWhorter still battling that food poisoning. All right, here we go. 2 on, 1 out, 2-run game. Schramm starting to sweat out there. Here is the pitch. Oh, and it's the flash with the glasses, though, as DeLuna blows his 3rd call of the night and calls ball 4 on what should have been strike 3. So that means that the bases are loaded and nowhere to put Hinojosa, who is 2 for 3, 2 singles and a run scored. Oh boy. Zach, let me know, do you want to bring your closer in now for a 2-inning save, or do you want to keep rolling the dice with Schramm? If you're still there, I'll let you make that call. Otherwise, I would say stick with Schramm. I never have good luck with 2-inning saves, but it's definitely a big decision point here. Oh, I don't know if we lost, if Zach went to bed after his flight, but I'll give him another minute. I'll take another sip here. Oh, and actually, I'll use this opportunity this Friday at a special time at 8 o'clock. I'll be bringing On Deck Baseball back onto the channel, and I'll be bringing my 90s All-Star team from that Legends of the Game 2 set. And I'll be taking on a 60s All-Star team that will be managed by the designer of On Deck Baseball. Ian Brook will be joining me live. So that's this Friday night at 8 o'clock. So I hope you guys can be there for that. All right, I think the Zach must have called it a night. So we'll let Schramm stay on for one more as he faces Hinojosa, trying to get a pitcher's best friend here in a inning-ending double play. Here we go. 2-run game, bases loaded. 1-4-6. Oh, and he gets the flash. Hinojosa does not have a good eye, so that is a big strikeout for a second out. Oh, no, sorry, for a first out, right? No, second out. There we go. Okay. Okay, and that means that here comes Sean Carty. Carty, who has had himself an evening. 2 home runs, including a grand slam. And he comes up here with the bases juiced. Oh boy. And now it's tempting to bring on his closer for a 4-out save. Well, let's see. We'll roll the decider die to see if he brings in his closer to face Carty. And the decider die says no. All right. So here we go. Schramm trying to get out of this with his 2-run lead. Carty digs in at the plate. He'll bat left-handed against Schramm. And, and he's going to ground out. Oh, he grounds to first. And that is going to do it. The bases are left loaded. Oh, that is just brutal. They'll leave the bases loaded, and it remains a 2-run game. Oh, Carty. Oh no. Nobody's gonna remember your 2 home runs after that. All right, so another missed opportunity. And here we go. In the top of the 9th, we will bring on. Well, let's see. I guess we'll bring in Mertzel to try to keep this a 2-run game. So Wada did his job in the 8th. All right, so here we go. And Mertzel will have his work cut out for him. So he'll face the 3, 4, and 5 batters here. Here comes Nearest Nance. Nance 1 for 4 on the evening. Let's see, 4, 4, 6, star, yes. Nance will ground out to second for the first out. As Justin Beckwell, the closer for Las Vegas, starts to get warm in the pen. Right now, a 2-run lead for the Big Shots. Here comes Demetrius Faro. Faro had a 3-run bomb, has also walked and singled tonight. 2, 4, 6, control, yes, comebacker to the mound for the second out. And that will bring up the now just DH, Jose Davalos. Davalos has 3 hits on the night, 3 singles, and a strikeout. Here is the pitch. Let's see. Is he eager? He is not. So he is going to draw a walk. And we will go to the chemistry chart, I believe, for the first time tonight. All right. So 1 on, 2 out, a 2-run game. To the chemistry chart we go. Both teams are semi-harmonious. Autry steps up. He is 0 for 4 on the night. 5-6, pitching team dissonance, no. So that is going to be a strikeout. And that will end the top of the 9th. So here we go. New England down to their last 3 outs. And they need 2 to tie it. And they'll have to do it against the Las Vegas closer, Justin Beckwell. So Schramm gives way to Beckwell. So Schramm will get a hold. It was a shaky one. Boy, 2 hits and a walk, and no runs come in. All right, so here we go. We'll have the 2, 3, and 4 batters coming up. So here's Corbin Young. Young is 1 for 4 on the night with a single. 2, 3, 5. Wild, no. Eager. He is eager and does not have the whiffer quality, so he is going to smack one right up the middle, past the diving shortstop into center field, and a leadoff run is aboard. So, tying run comes to the plate in J.R. Keel. Oh boy, all right. So Keel, let's see, Keel is he is 0 for 3. He has walked tonight. 1, 2, 6, fresh, yes. A liner to second for a big first out. So 1 out, 1 on for Omar Tovar. Tovar is 1 for 3. He has singled and walked tonight. Here we go. Here's the pitch. 3, 5, 5. Struggler, no. Not a champion. So a grounder to second. So that means they'll get the lead runner, but not be able to turn the double play. So Tovar reaches on a fielder's choice, and we are down to our last out. Last chance for New England. Heath Howes. Howes is 0 for 4. A bad night for him. He's ground into a double play. He struck out. So a big opportunity for him here. Beckwell from the stretch. 2, 3, 5. Wild, no. It's another batter he's semi-eager. Got the dot, and he's also not a whiffer. So that is going to be a single, and the game continues. So 2 on, 2 out, a 2-run game. Here comes Jimmy Pastor, and Pastor represents the winning run. He has a solo homer and a single here tonight. So here we go, the Biddy Beer faithful on their feet. Beckwell, he's going to stall a little bit and call for a new ball. And here we go. Now he gets one he likes. Digs in, checks the runners, brings it to the plate. 2, 3, 6. He's going to strike out Pastor to end it. Oh, and that will do it. Pastor goes down swinging, and the tying runs will be left stranded. Oh, boy. All right, so there we go. Your final from Biddy Beer Ballpark. It's Las Vegas 8 and New England 6. A good win for Las Vegas, as they will further solidify their hold on the number 6 spot in the playoffs, and devastating for New England as I want to say they're now 5 games out of. Oh, actually, you know what? That might have knocked them out of the playoffs. Let's see, because now we will be. Oh no, we're only 3 games out of the playoffs. So potentially there is a chance that we could run the table. We only have 5 games left to play in the season. So there we go. All right, John. Yes, there's a league specific rule since everybody uses a DH for a 2-3-6 result. If the batters are the same, if the pitcher and batter are the same handed, it's a strikeout. So there we go. All right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Again, big thank you to all my AFR members. We are now at 51. So continue to climbing, and we're almost at 2.5 subscribers. So channel keeps growing. Again, we'll see you guys Friday night, no show this Wednesday. We'll see you Friday night with some On Deck Baseball with the game designer himself, Ian Brook, joining me live, and that'll be at 8 o'clock on Friday. So thanks again, everybody. Until next time, my name's Steve. Get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Good night, everybody.